Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Stacey Elaine. Today, I'm giving you part 2 of my entire handbag collection video. It has been a very long time since I've filmed such a video, and it's been so long, and I had such an extensive collection that I had to break it up because part 1 was about to be 40 minutes and I still had so many beautiful bags to go. So I'm going to pick up where I left off for all you handbag lovers out there. I hope you're enjoying seeing what my handbag collection looks like. I know I always enjoy seeing what yours look like. So if you have a handbag collection video, please drop the link in the comments below and make sure that we all can be able to enjoy your video as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And I will now continue on with my handbag collection for 2021. Alrighty, in the last video, I showed you my Pashley 3.1 Philip Lim Pashley Mini. And we are starting this video off with my 3.1 Philip Lim Pashley in the medium size. This is another bag that I bought off of Poshmark. I love the Pashley. It is a tote bag, but I think it is a very modern, edgy, and fresh take on a tote bag, and so that's why I really like it. I used to have a large size, but I gave that or sold that bag in 2021. So now I'm left with this medium and a mini, and I do want to get another mini. I wanted the Louis Vuitton Alma BB in the empreinte leather, and that bag at the time, I think it was like $2,300 or something. And in the same day, I then found this bag. And when I found this bag, which is about the exact same size as the Louis Vuitton, I got this bag for $100. And I just decided I was going to save about $2,400, to be honest, because after taxes the Louis Vuitton would have been like $2,500, and I just did not see it being worth it. And that's where I am in life, you guys. That's why I have such a mix of contemporary and luxury bags, because to me, a luxury bag has to be worth it to get my coins, and that one just wasn't, even though I really want an Alma BB. So I love, again, easy pockets. So this pocket here, no pocket on the back. And they make this bag in quite a few styles. And if you ever go to the Marc Jacobs outlet, they have so many of these. They also sell them like at Marshall's. That's where I got this one from. But I love this little bag. It is a crossbody. And I love how Marc Jacobs hid the hooks to attach the D-rings for the bag strap. Just really love this bag, and it is a great mini bag in my opinion. Now we finally get to my bag of the day, and one of my all-time favorite bags. I love this bag so much, I have actually purchased it twice because I spilled things on the first and the outside was just so dirty and stained, but I need this bag in my collection. I understand why people love the Louis Vuitton Pochette Midi, because that bag is set up just like this one. But I own this bag first. This is a Fossil handbag. Again, structured top handle, closes all the way, easy access to a pocket, and a strap. So there are multiple ways to carry it. This strap is not removable. I purchased this first from DSW, wore it into the ground for maybe 8 years, then found this one on Poshmark in 2021 and gave the old one to my mama. This gray, again, gray with gold hardware is my jam. All the other reasons I told you I loved it, but it is set up just like the Pochette Matisse, and which is why if I did not own this bag, I would be looking maybe to get the Louis Vuitton Pochette Matisse in and leather. But now that I have this bag, and it's in my favorite color, which is gray, and it has this black and white beautiful weave, I just think this, to me, looks luxurious. And it is set up just like the Pochette Matisse. Front pocket, Huge inside zip pocket in the back. Look how much stuff fits in this bag, you guys. I could fit my entire Samsung tablet in this bag. Like, this is the bag I'm carrying today. She's going with this look. Really, really love her. Another Coach goodie. This is my Coach top handle. I bought this one during the pandemic. I will say I bought this one in 2020. Love this bag. This bag is the reason why I don't carry the other white bags so often. Because once I got this one, which is just an elevated, chicer version of the other one, and you have to go back and watch part 1 of the bag collection to know which bag I'm talking about. You know, this one didn't have the stickers and everything, but I think this is called the K, and I love how it opens up. And this is like a microfiber on the inside, just came with the right adjustable strap. Just a beautiful, easy bag, but it definitely elevates. So many bags go with what I'm wearing today, by the way. So loving that. Means I picked a great look for these videos. A bag that I just can't part ways with is this Michael Kors in this silver python snakeskin print. I forget what Michael Kors names this bag, but the reason why I got it, again, it's structured. It has feet, sits up on its own, and it has 2 sides and a zip pocket here. It fits quite a bit. Top handle, but also came with its own strap. So one reason why I really love this bag is because it reminds me of the Dior Lady Dior. You know, it just gives me the Lady Dior vibes without that annoying flap. So this is one of the only bags that I have that just stays open and that I love. But I love how tapered it is at the top so that it's not wide open, but there is no closure, and I still love the bag. Very, very rare for me. But this bag, this is probably my only silver bag, and this is just, it fits the bill for me. I don't need another silver bag. One of my favorites, one of the very first luxury bag unboxings that I did on this channel, I went to the San Marcos outlets for the very first time. The first time I went, I got this beautiful Gucci all leather doctor bag in my favorite color gray, in my favorite hardware gold. This bag just does me right. I think it's a perfect travel bag. I actually took a trip to Philadelphia with this, and it was the only bag that I carried, and I went to basketball games and football games and to art museums and out to eat and everything, and went on a walk and toured Philly, and this was the only bag I carried, and she just went everywhere so nicely. I love this Gucci leather. If you ever get a bag like this in this micro GG print, I highly recommend it. This bag, I think I've had it maybe now for 4 or 5 years, and I just want to say I do not see myself parting with it at all. This is definitely a staple in my collection. I took a seat because I need one. We're on the floor. I have 2 bins that I keep bags in on the floor. One bag that I just purchased, probably the last bag I purchased for the year. This is the Alexander Wang Rocky bag, known by the studs on the bottom. It is, of course, just a normal duffel shaped bag. I did get it in this beautiful color blocked colorway navy, and then the suede in the middle is that beautiful army green, but it has silver hardware, which is really unexpected on a bag with navy and this military green. I thought they would do gold, but the silver is actually pretty fresh. It's actually very tough. This is in the, I want to say the small size. I'll say it's the small size. And this is the perfect size. I wouldn't go any bigger. It fits everything I need. But the bag was actually new. It had all the plastic hardware and everything on it. I just think maybe it was a floor sample of the bag, and so they decided not to sell it. But this was basically a new bag I got from Fashion File. And then we get to the second luxury bag I ever purchased. And it was on a trip to Italy. I went to an outlet called the Mall, and I picked up this iconic bag. So first off, just know it came from the men's division. It is a men's military bag. Remember when Saint Laurent was YSL and they did these kind of Paris address bags? This bag used to be a whole different, like more greenish gold color. However, I have worn mine so much. This was basically the only bag that I carried for maybe 4 years straight. So now you can see like where the leather has kind of rubbed off. But again, I am trying to be careful with the bags. But yeah, you can see where that pebbled leather is now smooth. This is by far one of my favorite travel bags. It has a double closure, so this is zipped and then it zips again. Perfect for overhead compartments. It's large and spacious enough to fit under the seat though, which a lot of bags aren't. This is how the bag stays closed. So you see the zipper here and it's closed. Again, this is my favorite luxury bag ever, and I got it from the men's department. So I've always been that girl that looked in the men's department. I saw this one way on the shelf at the top of the outlet and said, yeah, I had to have that one. The first luxury bag I ever purchased was this Gucci clutch, all leather in the GG, monogram Gucci. It has these ribbons or ties on the side, and then this little wristlet piece, and you're supposed to hold it like this. Oh my gosh, so many bags, you guys. These I would never get rid of. They're just a nostalgia for me, back to a time and a place that I'm not in anymore, but I just felt like life was so fancy free at that time. And then my first Poshmark purchase, I actually unboxed that here on my channel as well. This came in 2017, and this is this Gucci Suki large chocolate brown tote. And I don't carry her enough. I have been saying I'm gonna make her the bag of the week in one of my videos, so I'm actually gonna keep her out and see how much fits in her. But she's so big and I absolutely love it. Working in the office, you need to take like purse items, personal items. You have to take your laptop, you have to take your lunch. So big bags like this big actually come in handy because I hate carrying like 5 different bags for that purpose. And this bag is really cool because you see it expands on the sides and becomes even bigger. And I really, really love her. And she ain't going nowhere because I only spent $500 on this bag. So I have 2 more totes that I carry to work. One is by Haan. So this is my new tote. If I ever want a new tote, this is what I carry. It is in pebbled leather. I got this one from Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I really do like it. It's just an easy tote, nothing special, and it has coated canvas on the inside as well. And then one of my favorite tote bags of all times is by Loeffler Randall. I hate the brand name, but it's actually really cool because the sides go in here and you have the black on black pebbled leather. I think this is really cool, really dope. It closes here. You have your handles here. Very easy to go under the arm. And then also they wing out like this. And so this is how you can fit your laptop and everything. But when you don't have your laptop, you still have a really cool black tote that just goes like that. And I think this is really, really chic. And I really do recommend this bag for modern working women. I think it's one of my favorite tote bags ever. Okay, so we have more bags on this top shelf. But first, The only large size backpack I have is this one by Dkny. So I purchased this bag also just to see if I would wear like a nudish colored bag as well. And I got this one and then I was wearing it, and so then I got this one. And I'm trying to ease myself. I think I'm at the point where I can say, yes, it justifies me buying a nude luxury bag, which is something that I don't have. Okay, all the other bags are up here, so I had to adjust the camera. I'm gonna get them down. Again, I keep them in these beautiful gray linen purse boxes that I get from the Container Store. The only bag in the first one is a Karl Lagerfeld bag. It's my only Karl Lagerfeld bag, and it is in a beautiful lambskin leather. It is his take on the flat bag, and I got this from the Karl Lagerfeld store in Las Vegas. I don't carry this bag because I don't need an orange bag that's this classy, but I did keep it to see if I could get into a shoulder bag. And what this bag taught me was that yes, she can do a shoulder bag. So again, it has a very Chanel-esque vibe to it. And it can go crossbody or it can be a shoulder bag. I think it is a beautifully constructed bag. It is luxurious feeling. There's no pocket on the back. It's just a simple flat bag, but I do wish I had gotten the bag in a different color because the orange just doesn't do it for me. I don't really need a classy orange bag. In the other bin at the end was my Sanctuary red large handbag. So the Fendi is my small red. This is my large red. And I like this bag. It's very easy. It's very cool. It's very street chic. I just love all the pockets, compartments. I like the size. This is definitely for when you need to carry a large bag. It actually comes with a strap. I bought this bag from Marshall's and I think it is a wonderful find. I love the easy pocket there. When I carried it in the office, I would put my work bag here and I would put my cell phones back here because these are two separate pockets. And then I would put everything else on the inside, but really you don't have to open the inside so often because your essentials are on the outside. I just really, really love this bag. And then we have my first purchase from gilt.com. I purchased this bag probably back in 2009 from gilt.com when they were really a startup by two Harvard MBA students in New York actually, and I love this Botkier bag. But for a very long time it was my only black bag because you may have remembered, if you think back over the videos or if you think back over the bags that I showed you, all the black bags I showed you were recent additions. But this one has just really stood by me. The leather is just so good. It is so good. So this was back when Alexander Wang and the slouchy bag was way more in style. And I just feel like just because a bag goes out of style does not mean you have to get rid of it. This is a lot of my aesthetic, except for the fact that it's so slouchy like this. But I'm still standing beside it, okay, with the saggy booty and all. Now, the last bin has all of my additional clutches. And I keep them in this tray like this. I think I also got this from the Container Store. Okay, I got this clutch maybe in 2018. Yes, 2018. I got it from a store called Francesca's here in Houston. It only costs $20, but this, how it is this beautiful camel colored. When I bought this bag, I actually did not own a camel colored bag. It actually inspired the purchase of this bag because before that, this is all I had, and it inspired me to get this bag. I think this is a beautiful design, how the top just rolls closed and it stays closed with these magnets. There are no pockets on the back. It's very clean, very seamless, and I also think very chic. Back again when I was going to the outlets for Michael Kors, and I would get a Michael Kors bag every single Black Friday. I also picked up a silver this gray clutch. So back when clutches were like oversized and we would carry them in the day, do you remember that? Okay, I'm still stuck there because I still do it. But this is one that I got. It's by, the only branding on the whole bag is here. And it says Michael Kors. And I love a snakeskin print, if you can't tell by my collection. This one is worn and it is so yummy and so soft now. And that's what I like about when you have a bag for a long time, just how it wears. I have a YSL clutch. I have thought about selling this one, to be honest. I actually got a offer from Fashion File to sell this, but I thought it was kind of a low offer, so I might put this one on Poshmark and see how much it sells. So you all know this is also a bag collection, but I'm going through all my bags to see like what can I free up in this collection and what have I just outgrown and moved on from. This has been a great bag. This was actually my first secondhand like consignment store bag. I got this from a consignment store in DC, in Washington DC, and I purchased it over the phone, and they mailed the bag to me. Last two bags. So this is a London Fog clutch. I don't know if I've ever carried it. I bought it off Poshmark. And it used to have a really funky smell. It took me probably 2 years to clean up the bag. And not that it was messy. It always looked new, but it was just funky. It smelled like funky fish, like a nasty woman's undergarments or something. Ugh. But she smells so good now. I just cleaned her up, and I actually keep a little sample perfume, Elizabeth and James Nirvana inside on GP. Like, don't get funky anymore. But I love the outside zipper pocket, and it's a spacious little clutch for a night out. And I love the shade, this hunter green. And the last bag that I have actually bought from the Museum of Fine Arts Houston, and I just think it is a beautiful colorway, and this is definitely an evening out clutch. It only opens this much. It is definitely the bare essentials. Something probably the least used, but when are we going to balls and galas all the time? I think it is so beautiful though. And now that I see these colors, I probably need to start trying to pair this with dark denim. See, just looking at it made me think dark denim and pinks would be beautiful, like in the spring, and wear it in the daytime when my boyfriend's driving, so I don't need any keys, you know, like that kind of vibe. So now you guys have seen all the bags. I forgot a bag. I'll have to put a picture of my Coach Field Tote 40. That is the only bag you guys are missing. But the Field Tote 40 is at the front door because I have my work laptop and everything in it from when I go in the office tomorrow. It is my trusty work bag right now. She is a beautiful work bag. And yes, I bought the Coach Field Tote 40 and the 30. And if they had a smaller size, I would buy it in that size as well. But I got the 40 from the men's department. Again, I've always been someone that looked at the men's department and noticed that they have quite a few wonderful bags, just like the women do. So don't forget that part. But I just really enjoyed showing you guys my collection. I have more bags than I actually knew that I had. So now I'm going to pull some bags out and make that decision of which bags I'm getting rid of. Which bags have I outgrown? Leave comments below if you think you know which bags I'm going to get rid of, and I'll show you the actual decisions and the bags that are going to be departing us soon in my next video. Bye, you guys.